Hello, everybody. This will be a live that I will be keeping up. So let me go ahead and we're gonna get started no matter how many people are in the live today. Because this is gonna be a 30-day challenge that I'm gonna do. So let me go ahead and get this on. Y'all can see how I do my lip liner as well before lives. Mind you, if you have a really good lip, the rest of your makeup, it don't have to be, well, it should be as nice as you want it, but the lip will stand out enough to distract from whatever's going on. This is what I'm trying to say. And I don't have everything I want for this lip right now, but I think that's good enough. Good enough. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Today is the waxing gibbous moon in Libra. So if you study astrology, look at where Libra is in your chart. Look at where Libra is in your chart and start reflecting on ways that you want to change or expand something in that area of your life. So for me personally, Libra's in my 5th house. So that's the house of romance, dating, children, fun, going out and having fun. I want to have more fun in my life, always. I want to be more creative. So if I was to shift one of my goals to expand and relate to waxing this Libra, it would look like, okay, I want to have fun. Hi, I want to have fun. I'm trying to think of a good one. Hi, everybody. So my goal to have fun, I would expand on it and try to make it a little bit more Libra-like, so more aesthetically pleasing. So I was like, okay, I want to go to more events. So maybe in order for me to go to more events, I need to make it a lot more Libra-like, aesthetically pleasing, elegant. So maybe I need to shift my goal and say, instead of having more fun, I want to find more events that match my frequency of classy, elegance. You know, it's not really the best, but that's just me thinking off the top of my head. Hi, everybody. So today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started because I don't have a lot of time to be on live. I'm gonna try to do this every day. This is separate from me doing readings. This is just me showing you guys how I do my gratitude journal. I've completed all of my gratitude journals so far. This is my 6th one, so this is 6 months of gratitude journaling. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like to have all of these gratitude journals completed. So every single one of these journals I have completed. These are 30-day gratitude prompt journals. So it's a really exciting thing, and I've seen slight things manifest with these journals. I'm starting to see these journals as the butterfly wings. You know how they call it the butterfly effect? These journals are the butterfly effect. And when you complete one, it's like a butterfly flapping its wings, and then somewhere off in the distance of your life, something major is changing and occurring. So let's go ahead and get started. We're manifesting money today. If you're coming in, we're manifesting money today through our daily rituals. Today we're doing our gratitude journal. So this is what you see. If you're interested, I didn't link it, but I will link it down below. This is going to be first day. If you want to if you want to do it along with me, you can purchase the gratitude journal down below in the um, description, or you could just listen to what the prompts are and do it on your own time. Either way, we're manifesting money. That's my son. He wants to be heard. So the first prompt said, what is my earliest memory of money and what can I appreciate about that experience now? What strength, awareness, or lesson did it plant in me? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start writing, and I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Before I keep going, I just want to show y'all kind of how this works. I mean, how it looks on the inside. So when you look at this, it has a quote at the bottom. It has a quote at the bottom. This quote says, overflow is not selfish, it's sustainable. Because so many people, when it comes to money, they feel a little scared a lot more than what they need. It's a limiting belief that many people don't realize that they have. They don't feel like they can take care of it. They don't feel like they can manage it. So they push money away instead of accepting that it's a possibility that there may be overflow. They feel like people can be jealous of them, people can harm them, they can lose loved ones if they have overflow. Hey, Jervion. Some people are scared of money. They don't realize it. We're doing gratitude journaling today, Javion. So this is a daily ritual or activity that you can do if you're looking to manifest things into your life. To make it, I just don't want it. To make it, I just don't want it. Both. Both for sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all basically what I wrote. So again, the journal prompt said, what is the earliest memory of money and what can I appreciate about that experience now? What strength, awareness, or lesson did it plant in me? To what? So Javion, you said to what? By both, like what you mean? Who you talking about? Oh, I'm not reading cards. I'm doing gratitude journal prompts today. So I'm going to start trying to do this every day in the morning so you guys can see how I work through my gratitude journals. Earlier, I was showing everybody how many journals I've completed, and I'll let you guys know. What all these have done for me. I just completed one last night. I just completed this one last night. So this is why I'm starting this one today. Particularly, I'm starting on YouTube Live. I've never done these on YouTube Live before, but I've done 5 months worth of these. This is my 6th gratitude journal. So I'm not reading anybody right now. I'm just showing up, showing you guys how I do a daily ritual to support my mindset, to support my manifestation, to support my lifestyle. So the one last night that I just completed was my love and belonging gratitude journal. I sent this out to a lot of people for the giveaway. But with this particular journal, I started to realize more of what my community looked like, the people who I felt like were the most similar in the energy that I was seeking at this moment in my life, which are people like me, people who are into doing like spells, good witches, you know, people who's into the cult, people who's into spirituality and like you know, some of the things that they call, what do they call it, like when the government does stuff and they be like, oh, conspiracy theorists. So these are the type of things that I'm into. This is the type of people who I feel more confident around because I can communicate clearly about how I'm feeling about things and they can understand exactly what I mean. So that's kind of something that I grounded myself into as I completed this gratitude journal. People who are into symbolism, who's into etymology, who's into looking at things not just surface level, but deeper than what it can look like. So again, this is not me reading for anybody. This is just me showing you guys how I do my gratitude work. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to read the prompt again. What is my earliest memory of money and what can I appreciate about that experience now? What strength, awareness, or lesson did it plant in me? So one of my earliest memories of money, y'all, was when I would go to where my family lived in a different state. We would travel there like once a year. And when we would travel there, my family members, my uncles, my aunts, my grandmother, they would give me money. They would give me cash. And I was just a kid. I was like in elementary school, maybe even a little younger at times. They would always give me cash. So I would always leave there with some money of some kind. When I was younger, I can't remember exactly how much it would be, but it would feel like it would be like hundreds of dollars as a kid that I would leave with. So I remember going down there one time and um leaving with money, and then my family was like, let's go to this like event, like this fun place. Like if you know what main event is, or like any of those other game places where they have a whole bunch of games in the building. Um, it was like that. They had like a Ferris wheel, they had like go-karts, movie theaters, skating rink. They had everything in this building. So I was so excited. So we get there and we're like, okay, let's go in there, let's pay. And mind you, I'm with a lot of my cousins, and these are cousins that I'm not usually around because they live in a different state, and aunts and uncles who I'm not usually around. So I get there, or we get there, and they ended up saying that they didn't have no money to get inside the building. I'm like, you ain't got no money. Me, I was super excited to go in and to experience this. I wanted to really go in there. I wanted to really experience this. I never experienced a place that had a Ferris wheel inside of it or anything. So I said, I'll use my money that I just got from my aunts, my uncles, my grandma. I'll use my money and we can all go in and I'll pay for you guys. So that's what I did. And mind you, I was a kid, so the aunt that was with me, who came from the state that we lived in, she was the one who was kind of supervising everything, and she allowed me to pay for everybody to get into the building to go and have fun. And so that's one of my earliest memories of money. And so I look back and it says, what can I appreciate about that experience now? Well, number one, I appreciate the fact that I was just a kid when I had that experience and I didn't have no understanding of what was truly going on, because I would have been very pissed. And what strength, awareness, and lessons did it plant in me? What that really showed me is that there will be some people who tag along with you to experience the fun of life, and they won't have the energy, they won't have the spiritual knowledge, they won't have the financial intelligence, the financial confidence, the money. They will not have that, but they will want to tag along with you so that they can go and have fun with you, so that they can go experience life. And they will use you, they will suck you dry and not give you anything back. Because those are not the cousins who I paid for, the aunts that I paid for was not the aunts and cousins who gave me that money at all. So people will take from you is what I learned from this situation. And if you are ignorant enough, and if all you want to do is have fun, and you just focus on the end goal of I want to have fun, you're not going to realize that there are people around you who will drain you out of your own, like they won't care. So it definitely taught me a lot about boundaries, and how much to give people, and if it's acceptable to give people things when they will just come back and just keep using you. They won't care, they won't give you anything back. What about gang with you? What you mean? What about gang with you? I don't know what that means. So that is what I learned today. And I can say, how have I implemented that now? I don't just give money to just anybody. I actually don't give money to people at all. I don't even want to give a homeless person money. I'll give people, if people want something from me, I feel like money is the easy way out. You could teach a man you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day. Or you could teach him a fish and feed him for a lifetime. So I like to live more by that motto. People can take from you. What about greater with you? Okay, you gotta finish explaining. People can take from you. I understand that part. But what about greater with you? I don't understand that part. What about? So yeah. So I'm definitely grateful for the lesson that has given me about money, about relationships with people when you have money, how you gain more with you. What great. Okay. People can take from you. I'm just gonna guess what you mean. How does that gain? People can take from me. How do I gain from people taking from me? I'm just guessing that's what you're saying. People can take from me. How do I gain more when people take from me? That was something that happened as a kid. Again, I'm just guessing that this is what you mean. I don't know for sure. This was an experience that happened as a kid. People took from me. I allowed it. It's really I gave to people, but they took in a selfish way because they came to an event they came to a location knowing they didn't have any money, but expecting to still get in, right? So as a kid, I said, I'll just pay for everybody. I got the money, I'll pay for everybody. I was probably like in elementary school. And so I paid for everybody, and I got to have fun as a kid, you know. But I didn't realize that they were being in a user, selfish, scammer like mindset. Because who goes somewhere knowing that they don't have no money, knowing that they can't afford to get in? You know, who does that? So yeah, it just really taught. And it says, again, it says overflow is not selfish, it's sustainable at the bottom. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that experience, because I've not gone through something like that as an adult. I don't loan, but I will teach people what I know so that they can get their own money. So it's definitely made me who I am today. So tomorrow we'll be focused on a new journal prompt. Again, we're doing this. Before I leave, I want to look up the wax and give its Libra moon, in case you guys are interested in manifesting with the moon. Just in case you guys are interested in manifesting with the moon. So today's moon is called the Lover's Moon, 167. You know what's so interesting? It's how things will pop back up. So on today's moon, we think about romantic love. If you have someone to practice it with, go on a romantic date with that person. If you don't, facilitate the romance of others, if only by babysitting or buying them tickets. Do it in the spirit of making an offering to the powers that be to ask them to send over the right person for you. So if y'all are interested in manifesting romantic who will support you, this is the moon. This is the moon. This is the moon. A lot of people who have this moon, if you were born on a waxing gibbous Libra moon, you may be very relationship oriented. You probably are very codependent in your relationships. So Libra moons are so interesting. They either want to go out and party all the time, they just want to have fun, enjoy the finer things of life, spend money. Hey, AC. So that was this. I have to go, so I got to get ready to go. That was the first day of prompts. I'm so excited to see what day 30 will look like. This is what the back of the book looks like. I'm so excited to see what day 30 will look like, and I'm so excited to share with you guys what I see has manifested, or at least the seeds being planted into a new manifestation. I will see you guys later tonight when I do tarot readings, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow when I do journal prompt number 2. No readings, just doing manifesting money activities. Join me tomorrow if you want to focus on manifesting money, if you want to do this challenge. And again, I'll link the book in the description. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.